Guys, welcome to my this video. My name is Anirudh, and in my last video I had shown you how to create sticky header using custom JavaScript code. So guys, first of all I will show you what I did in my last video. So here you can see the preview, and if I scroll, so this header is coming after banner. Okay, and if I scroll more, and when header will reach in the top position, so header will be stick. You can see here I'm scrolling, but header is not disappear, right? Because it is stick. So this code I have written using custom JavaScript, and if you want to check, so I will provide all the code and the video link as well in my description. But guys, don't go to the code first of all. First watch this video and clear your logic. And why I make this kind of video, because guys, when I joined as a fresher in a company, I also got stuck, right? And I was asking help. So that's why I don't want like you face this kind of problem, because those are the problem solving video I mostly upload in my channel, and this is real life project. Okay, I mean this kind of problem you will face in your real life project. So that's why I just upload this kind of video. Like I don't want you also face the this situation what I already faced. Okay, so now guys, here what I will do in this video. So when this header is tick, okay, so you can see here three menus in the header: home, about, and contact. Okay, so based on the menus I have created three sections. You can see home, and in below about, okay, and the last one contact. Okay, so now guys, when I'm scrolling, and first of all home section is coming, you can see. So when home section is coming, so in the menu part I have to denote like this is home section is now appeared, right? And when I will scroll it more, and about section will come, so that time this about menu should be active, and I have to denote to the user like now it is about section. Same way for the contact. So this one I will create in this video, and all the code I will write custom JavaScript code, and I will provide the code in description as well. But first watch this video and clear your logic. Otherwise, if you take only code, then you will face the same problem in your office life. Okay, so that's why just understand the logic what I'm trying to do here. Now guys, first of all just understand what I'm trying to do in this video. So now if I scroll, and when header will come to the top position, it will be stick. Okay, that I already created in my last video. So here you can see it will stick. But when home section will reach, so that time home menu is active, means color is changed blue to red. Okay, so again if I scroll, and when about section will appear, so that time this active one, means red color, removed from home, and it is appeared in the about section, means it's denoting now about section is appeared. Okay, same for the contact. You can see here when contact will appear, so this active one will come to the contact menu. Okay, so in this video I will show you how you can do that. Okay, so now I will move to my Visual Studio Code Editor. So guys, here I have opened Visual Studio Code Editor, and inside this editor I have opened index.html file and style.css file, and here you can see already some codes are written. So those codes are already I created in my last video for creating a sticky bar. Okay, sticky header. You can see this one, sticky header. Okay, so just here in this video I will give you the brief idea, but for more understanding you have to watch my last video. Okay, so here in the index.html file, here is the basic thing, you know, title, and this is the link here, this link for CSS. Okay, this is external CSS file, so this one I added here. And after that, this is banner, which you can see in the top banner. And after that, here this is header part, because just bottom of the banner it is coming header, and three menus. So those are the three menus I have created here, and just bottom of the header I have created three section for three menus. Okay, you can see this is home section, about, and contact, right? So three section I have created, and some CSS I have written for those. Okay, sticky header, this one active header, means here when header will reach, so this active class I'm appending. Okay, active header class. So, and this is the JavaScript part. First I just take the header ID, this is the header ID, as a reference I have taken here, and after that I have written some condition. Okay, this is the top element. Top element means I'm just giving you the brief idea. So this header id, this one, okay, inside this top element variable I have written header id dot offset top. This offset top, this is the JavaScript predefault method. This method we use to get the top position of our element. Okay, so this offset top means this header top position I'm getting by this method. Okay, and now guys, for bottom position of this header, so how can I get? So here I have written top position, then height, means it will start from top and then height means up to this. So this way I can get the bottom position, right? From top to height means the bottom one. So this one I'm getting. So same way for the screen size, right? Window dot page offset y. So for getting our window screen size, there we cannot write offset top. So that time we need to write page y offset, because this is our total page. Okay, window means total page. So that's why page y offset. And these are the JavaScript predefault method. So don't worry about it. Just you have to remember this method name. When we want to get elements position, we write offset top, and when we want to get Windows position, so that time we write page y offset. And Windows position, so I have written window, right? Okay, and now bottom, same way, this page y offset, because by this one I'm getting the top position of our window, and from top position I'm just taking the height, inner height. Okay, and this one is the client height. You have to just remember. So top position of window means from here, and height, inner height means up to here, right? So I am getting the bottom position based on this one. Okay, now here I have written some condition, that is when bottom screen and top element will be, bottom screen will be more. Okay, more from top of element means here this one bottom screen means this one, and it will be more from top of element means here. Okay, and top of screen will be less than bottom of element, means this top of screen will be less than bottom of element, means like this. Okay, means it is now less. When it will disappear, means it will, if this header will go top, so that time it would be more, but now it is less than, right? So this condition when it will match, so that time I have removed, and the else part I have written active header. Okay, so this is the brief idea. If you want to more clear, so you can watch my last video. Okay, I will provide all the thing in my description. So now my main motive is to show the active class in my menu. Okay, so here what I will do, so here I will add one class for 3 sections. Okay, because these are needed, because actually here based on the section I have to active here, because when home section will appear, so that time home menu will active. When about section will appear, so that time about menu will active. So that's why this is very important now, section. So here I will pass one class. This class name you can write anything. Okay, I have written scroll element. Done. Now this scroll element class I have written, but by JavaScript I have to assign this class as a reference. Okay, so here I will take one variable name can be anything. I have written the same name as class. Okay, but if you want to add the different name, you can do that like this, elements or anything like scroll, you can do like this. Okay, it is totally depend on you. And now here I will write document dot get element by class name. Okay, because this is class, and I will assign this. So now this scroll elements reference is this one. Okay, and now guys, here I need this li tag. Okay, because when it will reach, so that's why I have taken scroll element. But that so here I have to add the active class, right? So that's why those li tag also required. So what I will do, first I will take this header id, because if I don't take this header id, so that time li tag can be other places also. Just suppose this ul li tag some other places like here also it may be, because those are the common tag, right? So it may be here as well. So if you don't take this id, so it will affect here also. So first I will take the id, okay? So I will copy this id name, and here I will take the variable li, but again I'm saying variable name can be anything, and document dot get element by id. id is header. Now dot get element by tag name, so this one, okay? And the tag name is li. So why I have written like this? I can written like this way also, okay? But I have taken first header then li tag, because that means now suppose this ul li common tag, right? So it can be here for other purpose, for making other design. I have written ul li tag here. If I don't write here this header, means it's denoting all the li tag, means whatever I will go to change only for this one, but it will affect here also, because I have written only li tag, right? So that's why what I have done, just I have taken header, means it will wrap only this header id, right? Means whatever li tag under this id, it will affect, not outside, right? So that's why I have taken header first and then li tag. Okay, I hope it is clear. And now guys, here I will come to the scroll part. This is scroll method, because everything will happen when I will scroll this page, right? If I don't scroll, so here it won't be any changes, right? So that's why I have to write anything, whatever I will make the changes. So I have to write inside scroll method. So now here inside scroll method, and this one is for sticky header. So just here I will comment sticky header. You can understand this part only for sticky header. And now here I'm going to create menu active, okay? Just for understanding purpose. Now here I will write a for loop. For let I equals to 0 and I less than will be this one, okay? Because I won't go after this, okay? I will start from here, that's why 0, and I will come here and up to here only, because after context menu, I mean context section, there is no other section, okay? So that's why it will be only up to this one. So here this reference means this variable. So here I will write this dot length, means it will go up to this one, okay? And now I will be plus plus. If I don't write plus plus, then I will start from 0 and it will stop here only. It will not come this and this. If I write plus plus, then it will increase 1 by 1, okay? Means this loop will increase 1 by 1. And now here after that, here I have to write one if condition, okay? So here first if, and now I will write like this, okay? First I will just remove this one, and here I will write else part. So now inside this if condition I have to write one condition, okay? So top screen, okay? Top screen, this one I already stored top screen in this top screen variable, okay? So here I will just take this variable top screen. If top screen is greater than our this position, okay? This section, this is section. So when this top screen means this one, it will be more, okay? It will be more from our header part, okay? Means here. So you can understand, right? This top position, when it will be more means it will like this. if you just assume for the about section, so now it is less than about section top position is less than from our top of the window, right? When I will scroll and it will come here, now this about section top position, it is more than from our top of screen. But now if you just assume for the contact, so see, this is the contact top position, this yellow color background contact top position. Now it is less than from our top of screen, but when I will scroll and it will come here, so that time this top position of our section, I mean contact section, it increase from our top of window. Okay, I hope I can clear your logic. Okay, so now this one, so now I have to just take our section top position. So it is very simple, right? So here this is this in this variable, I just take this one and this is the reference of our section. Okay, so now here this one and I will write I, because I is increasing one by one. Okay, so here I have to write I, because here I need all the section top position I have to calculate. So this one, and here I will write offset top, because here I am going to calculate our section top position. Okay, not window. If it would be window, so that time it would be page y offset, and Windows top position I have already calculated here. But now this one, so this one when it will be increase. Okay, and here I will write when top of screen again means Windows top position. Okay, it will be less than from our bottom of section. So first of all I will show you how to calculate bottom position of our section, then I will show you the logic. Okay, what I have written. So how to calculate bottom position, same here you can see, same here I have calculated for the header part, I mean header time. Okay, so now here this thing, because first top position, so I will write top position plus our height of the section. Okay, like suppose if I assume for the contact, so top position to height means here. If I assume about section, so from top position to end means height. So here I will get the bottom position of our section. Okay, so now here height of the element. Okay, so this one dot client height. Okay, so based on this I will get the bottom position. Okay, so what I will do it now, this is one, so I will make, I will wrap it another parenthesis, and this one I will wrap it by another parenthesis, so it will easy to understand. Okay, see here, top element will increase this one, and when top element will be less than from our bottom position of section, means see, now I will explain this condition. Okay, so here just see the condition and I will go to the preview and I will explain. Top section, top screen. Okay, top screen means our window like this. Okay, just notice my mouse cursor, this is our top position of our window. Okay, it will be less than from our bottom position. Okay, by this calculation I am getting bottom position of our section, it will be less than, means here suppose home, so home it is now less than. Okay, so here when home section is in this position, so now this top section is now less than from our bottom, but when it will increase means this bottom position it is increase, right, increase from our top. But if I come here again, so means this is less than this top screen, I mean top of window, and bottom section it is less than. But when I will scroll and it will go up, means it will it is more, means top section is more from our bottom section. Okay, so that condition I have written. So when it will be here, so that time li I dot class list dot at and then active class. Okay, if you are thinking where is the active class, so this is custom class. So just I will come here, and here in the CSS I will write this class, and I will add color. You can write anything, I will write red color code. Okay, and in the else part simply I will remove this active class. Okay, now I will come to the top and I will refresh my page. So here if I scroll, see, when home section appear, it is the red color home menu, and here about and contact. See, this condition is working fine, right? And guys, here I have tried to explain this condition. If you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. Okay, you can simply write in the comment section. I will just try to solve your doubt. Okay, because my motive is the same. And guys, here this is the one thing, and the another thing is sometime I can click the home, about and contact section, right? Suppose if I don't scroll, only by click I want to reach here. Okay, that is the another thing. So how can I achieve this method? Okay, so for that guys, here I can click. Okay, so this is very simple. So first in the HTML, here this thing I will wrapped by anchor tag. Okay, so this home, so here I write ALHREA. Okay, equals to like this, and closing anchor tag. So this home, what I will do, I will make it here. So like this way. For the about section I will do here AHREF like this, and this about I will cut from here and I will add here, and for the contact also, so like AHREF hyperlink. Okay, this is HREF means hyperlink, and I will cut and add here. And now all the section just for connecting, means when I will click home, means this one, so that time home section will appear. When I will click about section will appear, and for the contact same. Okay, so now here I will just add one ID. Okay, so this is home section, so I will write the ID name is same home, but you can write any other ID name as well. So about, just I will make it about, and for contact also I will make it contact. Okay, like this, and this ID I have to connect here, means like this. Okay, so hashtag denoting ID, and dot denotes class, right? I hope this one you know, has denote ID, dot denote class. So here I have written ID, so I have written hashtag home here, and for the about also like this, and for the contact also like this. If you change here ID name, suppose home element like this, so here also you have to pass the same thing, home element. Okay, I hope it is clear. So now this one, it's connected as a click event, means when I will click this home menu, so that time it will get this home ID and it will reach here. Okay, so let's see. So here I will just refresh, and if I scroll here, you can see it is reached. Okay, and if I click about, see about section is appear. If I click contact, see contact section is appear. It is appear. And guys, one thing I hope you have noticed, it is appearing. Okay, but it is not smooth behavior. So what I will do, so just in the CSS I will come to the top position. Okay, and here, just here I will write HTML and scroll behavior, because I want to make it smooth. So scroll behavior smooth, this is the CSS property. Okay, now again I will just refresh, and here you can see it is coming underlined because of anchor tag. Okay, if you want to remove, So you can do that. Here I will come below and here you can see li tag. So just simply after li tag you have to write lia and text decoration is none. Okay, so means this underline will remove. And why I have written lia, because of li and after that a, and this li tag, those css I had written already in my last video. So just I came here and written this thing. Okay, so this one is removed. You can see underline is removed. So now if I click about, so see, you can notice, right, it is scrolling and very smoothly. You can see again. If I come home, you can see like this. Okay, and here you can notice this URL also changing. Okay, so in this video I will show up to that. If you like this video, so please like and also comment you understand or where you don't understand, so those things please write in the comment section. Okay, and if you want to get more update like this problem solving video, if you don't want to face problem in your office for real life project, so please subscribe my channel and also share this channel. Okay, and guys, here two things I did not I will not show in this video. That is, here when I'm scrolling, you can see here, I mean first when I will click, so URL is changing, right? When I will click the about section, URL is changing to about. Now if I don't click and if I scroll to the contact, so that time this URL should be changed to contact, right? Because clicking time it is changing, but when I'm scrolling, so that time URL is not changing. So this one, if you like this video, so how you can change this URL as per scroll, so I will show you in the next video. And another thing I haven't shown in this video, that is in scroll time it was changing the color, right? If I just remove, and earlier it was changing the menu color, but now it is not changing because of guys, here you can see this is now anchor tag, right? And here in this active class is appending where? Active class appending in li tag. If I inspect and if I show, so you can notice this active class is appended here, and this color is coming in the li tag. But guys, here I have to add the color in the anchor tag, right? Then it will come. So that's why here I have to change here a tag. So you will find color will change again. You can see color will change. But guys, when I will click the contact section and it will reach contact, means scrolling time color is changing, right? See, scrolling time color is changing because this method I have written in this scroll function, right? But when I will click and I will reach this section, so that time color is not changing because I did not write the click event. So this event I will show you the next video if you like this video. Okay, so here I'm targeting 100 like, so just complete this one and I will show you the next video how you can change URL by scroll and also the color in menu when you will click. Okay.